Have you ever imagined sipping fresh coconuts on a beach in Southeast Asia while closing deals on your laptop? The dream seems perfect, right? But what if I told you that moving to Asia as a digital nomad is actually far more chaotic, rewarding, frustrating, and life-changing than you might think? Let's dive into the real scoop. The things no one tells you. Number 10. Asia is huge. Not all countries are equal. When people talk about Asia for digital nomads, they're usually talking about Thailand, Bali, Vietnam, or maybe Taiwan. But the truth is, Asia is a massive continent and each country offers a completely different experience. Each place has its own rules, costs, languages, weather, and lifestyle. For instance, Thailand, especially Chiang Mai and Bangkok, has become a hotspot for digital nomads. It even introduced the Destination Thailand visa, which allows you to stay for up to 5 years. Malaysia offers the DE Rantau Nomad Pass, ideal for those seeking a slower pace of life. Japan, on the other hand, offers a shorter visa for professionals who can prove a high income, but it comes with much higher costs. And let's not forget about Vietnam or the Philippines. While they don't yet have digital nomad visas, they're still incredibly attractive for their cost of living and tourist visa structures. Once you pick a country, you're not just choosing a destination, you're choosing an entirely different lifestyle. Don't lump all of Asia together. Number 9. Visa policies are improving, but still confusing. Digital nomad visas are often marketed as your ticket to paradise. However, the truth is more complicated. Some visas do exist and are decent. Thailand's digital nomad visa allows you to stay for up to 5 years with multiple entries. Malaysia's DE Rantau Pass is valid for 3 to 12 months, extendable, and has reasonable income requirements. Japan offers a 6-month visa, but the income requirements are significantly higher. However, visa policies are ever-changing. Immigration rules and embassy requirements shift rapidly. Sometimes, countries launch these visas only to scrap them or change the rules unexpectedly. The last thing you want is to book your flights only to find out that the visa you were counting on has been altered. Always verify visa requirements from official government sources weeks before you go. What worked last year may not be valid this year. Number 8. Cost of living is not always as cheap as you think. The idea that you can live cheaply in places like Bali or Thailand is appealing, but it does not always reflect the full picture. While some expats can live on $800 a month, that's only possible if you're living very frugally, and even then, your lifestyle choices will determine your costs. For example, Thailand can offer studios with meals for around $1,000 a month, but that's the bare minimum. Vietnam and Cambodia can be 20 to 30% cheaper than Thailand or Malaysia, but only if you stay away from the big cities. Malaysia's Kuala Lumpur offers a great lifestyle, but rents in good neighborhoods can rival Western cities. Other hidden costs include co-working spaces, reliable internet backups, and healthcare. You won't be living in poverty or luxury, it's more likely that you'll pay somewhere in the middle, and how you choose to live makes all the difference. Number 7. Internet can fail, and it will sometimes. Here's something you won't hear on those polished digital nomad blogs. Wi-Fi can be a nightmare. Sure, big cities across Asia promise fast internet, but in smaller towns or apartments, internet speeds can fluctuate wildly. Power outages are common during monsoon seasons or infrastructure work. Shared accommodations, like hostels or Airbnbs, often throttle the internet bandwidth. I once had a client meeting interrupted by a sudden power glitch in Ho Chi Minh City. Not exactly the smooth, remote workday I'd imagined. Always have a backup plan, whether it's mobile data, a hotspot, or co-working space membership. Otherwise, deadlines will stress you out. Number 6. You're going to spend more time on logistics than Instagram moments. Here's the thing, you may spend 20% of your day just dealing with logistics. This means you'll spend hours renewing visas, finding reliable accommodation, managing banking and payments, and figuring out tax and insurance paperwork. Nomadic life may be all about freedom, but sometimes it feels more like a full-time job just managing everything behind the scenes. Number 5. Local culture is amazing, but also messy and unpredictable. Asia's culture is one of the biggest draws for digital nomads. The food, the friendliness, the festivals, it's all captivating. However, here's what no one tells you. Language barriers can be a real challenge, especially outside of the major expat zones. Public manners and social expectations can vary widely from what you're used to. Holidays or religious festivals may shut down businesses or services, and you won't find out until you show up. In Vietnam, for instance, you might stumble into a temple during a religious festival that you didn't know was happening. It can be an amazing experience, but also frustrating because it might mean closures and crowds. Traveling in these cultures is a beautiful experience, but it requires flexibility and the ability to adapt to surprises and challenges. Number 4, community is a real thing, but you have to build it. If you're expecting digital nomads to be lounging in hammocks all day, exchanging stories of carefree travel, think again. While there are great nomad communities in places like Chiang Mai, Bangkok, and Kuala Lumpur, they're not automatically welcoming to newcomers. True friendships take time, and some nomads prefer working alone or sticking to their apartments. Many digital nomads report loneliness and isolation as a major challenge, not because of the work, but because of the lack of a close community. Building a real community takes effort. You'll need to put yourself out there and be patient. Number 3, healthcare is better than you think if you understand the system. Healthcare in Asia isn't as bad as some might think, especially in major cities. Places like Bangkok, Singapore, and Kuala Lumpur have world-class medical facilities with internationally trained doctors. However, it's important to understand how the system works. Healthcare is often private and can be expensive without proper insurance. Some nomads skip out on health insurance only to end up with huge medical bills when something goes wrong. Public healthcare systems in some countries require a local ID, which many nomads can't access. Don't skip on international health insurance. It might feel like an extra expense now, but you'll regret it if you end up needing medical care and don't have coverage. Number 2, time zones can be your friend and your enemy. One of the hidden realities of working remotely from Asia? Time zones. Tokyo is 9 to 12 hours ahead of Europe. Bangkok or Kuala Lumpur is 6 to 7 hours ahead of GMT. Da Nang and Hanoi also share a similar time zone, making it difficult for synchronous work with Europe or the US. If you need to collaborate with people in other parts of the world, late nights or early mornings become a part of your routine. Time zones don't disappear just because you're a digital nomad. You'll need to learn how to navigate them effectively. Number 1, your expectations versus reality are going to clash. Finally, the most important thing to understand about digital nomad life in Asia: it's not all smooth sailing. There will be days when everything goes perfectly. Fast internet, amazing food, great weather. But there will also be weeks where nothing goes right. Your accommodation cancels, your visa runs into trouble, or you just feel burnt out. Digital nomad life is not a constant holiday. It's about finding a balance between freedom and responsibility, exploration and routine. If you embrace both sides, the good and the tough, Asia can be one of the most fulfilling places to live and work. That's it for today. Moving to Asia as a digital nomad has its ups and downs, but it's totally worth it. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips. See you in the next video.